What is going on, everybody? I wanted to talk about this shirt design I released because it caused quite a stir that I thought was kind of funny. I'm gonna wait for some people to hop in, see what's going on. What's up, people? But real quick, a thank you to those who have purchased the shirt already. We've sold 6 of them in the past 24 hours or so. Like I said, if we sell 20, I'll pick a person to get one for free. But we have to have them sold within the next 5 days because I have to have the last day to send one to you. So, anyway, a lot of people are freaking out and going, oh, Boost isn't a replacement for Displacement. If you have the same mods to a V8 and the same mods to a 4-cylinder and the same boost and the same turbo, V8's going to make more power. Which, you're right, but that's not the point. Also, if you guys could hit the thumbs up, that'd be sick. Let's get random people in here listening to me talk about stuff they don't know they're hearing. It's a good time. Got the big red solo cup. Always good. So anyway, you have to think about it from the perspective as in like you can't consider comparatively similar mods as an opportunity for replacement, but more so comparatively similar horsepower. And a real good example of that is my Volvo versus Ross's Volvo that we're putting the 5.3 in. Because my Volvo, as you know, is a turbo 2.3 making roughly 300 horsepower. We've never dynoed it. I don't plan on dynoing it. The AFRs are all perfect, so at this point it's kind of just a waste of my money. So it's kind of an anonymous number at this point, but we're estimating anywhere from 275 to 300 crank. And Ross's 5.3, the LS swap we're doing, is 280 crank. Thinking about that in terms of effective power and disregarding the fact that the V8 probably has more torque, I can almost guarantee it does, and it does for sure happen earlier in the power band. That being said, if you consider the fact that I have a 4-cylinder 2.3 liters and his is a 5.3 liter and they make about the same power, the turbo is effectively replacing the other 3 liters of displacement that my engine does not have. So, that's the argument. Boost is a replacement for displacement, and people wonder, you know, what could be the benefit to that, and think about like a turbo Miata versus a iron block 5.3 swap Miata. Because my friend Garrett's turbo Miata probably makes about 300 horsepower. I think he makes like 225 wheels, so not quite 300 or whatever, but a Miata is a car that you try not to upset the weight balance when you are adding power and doing a when they're doing an engine swap. A cast iron V8 is going to upset the weight balance. So you would like to use Boost to replace the additional displacement and power created by a V8 in order to not upset the weight balance as much, because a turbo weighs a lot less than a V8. So, if there's any further questions as to why I think Boost is a displacement for replacement for displacement, that should have answered them. It is, and everything has to be under a certain circumstance, no matter what the case is. But yeah, you know what's going on. So, I'm gonna start reading some of these questions you guys have asked. When's the next Craigslist video gonna be out? I said in the last video they're working on it. Just waiting for enough. No, I've got plenty. I really do. I have probably 50 or 60 in my email. Keep sending them, because then we can keep making videos. I think we're going to kind of do them in batches of like 10 ads. That way the videos aren't half an hour long. But I broke my tripod. I don't know if I have it in here. So that's kind of an elemental item to have in the Craigslist videos. But tomorrow my new one gets here. So yes, I usually open the mail on video. We live stream it sometimes when we make a video. I just haven't checked the P.O. box in a while. There's not usually much in there. Well, think about it this way. The last Craigslist video we did was 19 ads, and it was like 24 minutes long. So if we spend a little more time on 10 ads, that we could probably have it around 20 minutes. So, yeah, so we will probably be shooting that tomorrow, unless by some chance, let me check my Amazon shipping, it makes it here today. That'd be pretty cool. Amazon Basics is the greatest shit. Shipping today, arriving tomorrow. Okay. Ever considered diesel Volvo cars instead of primarily gas? I do want a D24 turbo one, but I don't see it being beneficial. I don't see it being better than a gas engine, really. It's cool. I like them. They're torquey, but just for the fact that they're way more expensive, people hold them to a lot higher monetary regard. It kind of makes it a problem to buy one to beat on it. Otherwise, yes. Whipping shitties is trash. True. So are AE86s. What do I think about the Ford 2.3 turbo with a Volvo dual overhead cam? Yeah, that kind of, I disagree with that, because people modify the Volvo 16 valve heads and then they don't fit on Volvos anymore. And they're hard to find in the US, and they're all on Fords. So I want to build a 16 valve at some point, but you know. BMW 3.0 diesel into 740 wagon. Yeah, we don't have that engine here. We have the 335D, the twin turbo diesel one, and that's pretty new. Any updates on the 16 valve? Actually, yes. The reason I haven't posted any videos is a lot of people have been asking where are the rabbit videos. Believe me, if I could be making them, I would have been, but I don't have any pistons, except for I found some online and they're in the mail right now, and they should be here on Wednesday. A guy from VW Vortex hooked it up, sold me a whole set of stock ones for $45, so that's pretty sick. Would you throw a hydro on the brick? Not mine. It's not an ABS car, so there's two independent rear brake lines. So to put a hydraulic in them, you have to run a dual master cylinder hydro e-brake setup, which is kind of a pain in the ass. That being said, Ross does have a few ABS Volvos, and we have a hydraulic e-brake, so we'll put one in one eventually. There is a replacement for Displacement, Ryan. I already explained it. I was waiting for you, but I already went through that. Would I ever consider building a Mark 1 VW Caddy? Yes, but only if it was a 1980, because that was, I believe, the first year they did the Caddy. It was also the last year they had the round core front end, so no corner lights. And I saw one that was like the same color and had the same dash and interior as my Rabbit, which is cool. What do I think about the 24 valve? The 2.8 straight 6, like the 960s had and shit? I don't like them very much. I've heard they have a lot of cracking issues, which is not cool. Damn. Looking at houses, and all the houses we're finding are only, like, not available till September. It's irritating. New Volvo wagon is sick looking. Ross did not buy that. Yeah, that thing was even over the top piece of shit for our standards, so we weren't gonna mess with it. The starter was bad, so you had to bump start it, and when you bump started, it wouldn't stay running. So, not great. Yeah, the $50 car, the mistake, he does still have that. We've got a plan for it, and yeah, we'll get into that later when we... It's not an MRS, Josh, it's an MR2 Spider, fuck you. Well, we'll get into what we're doing with it later. So the 16 valve is going to just be a refresh, no upgrades. Yes. Aside from the cams and the management system, because man, I don't want to do anything today, Ethan. It's like 101 degrees outside. The new S90 is really cool. The twin charged 4-cylinder with a 6-speed manual transmission. Awesome, but like $60,000. So, oh. If it's not a day that's like 100 plus or like 90 plus, sick, let's do it. I don't know if I have a jack that will jack your car up because it doesn't work for the Rabbit. I need to get a low profile one. I don't know much about Saab engines, no. Get Ross to jump the mistake. We probably will, although we're going to have to find a new spot because the place we took the Tempo is now, like, they leveled it all out and then blocked off the entrances and, like, cleaned up all the bushes and weeds, and it's just like a giant dirt lot now, and they don't let people in there anymore. Which is kind of a bummer because it was a cool place. Plans for the Rabbit, rebuild the 16 valve. Mega squirt it, put it in the Rabbit, make like 180 to 200 crank horsepower, be plenty fast. Are W123 Mercedes expensive in the USA? Not really. My sister's boyfriend has that W124 that's out front that people always ask about. Got a Cobalt SS with a 2.0 supercharged. Didn't know if 2K was worth it. You bought a Cobalt SS for $2 grand? That's pretty good, actually. You better do a fat peel when the 16 valve is done. We'll see. '79 Alfa Romeo Spider Veloce. Yeah, that's really cool, actually. My 92245 just clicked over 350K. When you hit 400,000, take it to a Volvo dealership and request a high mileage club pin. I think they have one for 400,000. So that's pretty neat. Do 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 do. Will I ever do oil slick stickers? You can kind of see it. See if I can make this work. Yes, is the point. That is an oil slick sticker. All the last Kawaii in the Streets ones were oil slick holographic too. Need to buy one of your Boost shirts when you get paid. How soon do you get paid? Because they're only available for 6 more days. Right now I'm working on, well, I'm patiently waiting. Hello, E-Slayer. I'm good. I'm patiently waiting for my approval to be on Amazon merch. That will be a good day when that approval happens, because all my t-shirt designs I can sell them for cheap, and they'll be eligible for Amazon Prime 2-day shipping, which is pretty sick. Audi A6 was over 310,000. It must be the fucking 2.8 V6 then, not the 2.7 or the 4.2. Yep. Yeah, the 2.7, they don't survive that long, that's for sure. You did miss some stuff alive and free, talking about why Boost is a replacement for Displacement. But this will be uploaded after we're done streaming, and then you can go back and watch it if you want. I'm laggy as fuck. I'm not sure why. I can't help you with that one. You guys want to do me a solid and hit the thumbs up? It'd be awesome. Going to the track in the Volvo next month. Keep an eye out for it. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Where are you at again? My friend Josh with that Turbo LS Swap 740 is moving to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Whipping shitties. Clutch and 03 Hyundai Elantra is going out. That is unfortunate. Ah, Pennsylvania. PA is the place to be. Any opinions on 90s hard bodies? I like them. I want... Well, I don't know. You think you can fit Ross's big 5.0 into a 90 Chevy Lumina? Could we fit it in? Probably. Could we make it work? Probably not. I used to drive a Chevy Lumina Euro. Terrible car. Awful. Who else is on the toilet right now? I wouldn't say I'm doing a promotion for the new EP, but if you want to check it out, you can. Band name is Whippin' Shitties. We're on Spotify and iTunes and Deezer and Bandcamp. Bandcamp would be the most beneficial one if you want us to have money the soonest, because iTunes and shit like that is like 2 months out. How soon do you and Ross plan on having the LS swap done? Don't put that in quotes, it's an LS. And I don't know. Can't say. LS4 the Rabbit needs 400 pound-feet on the front wheels. Nah. It might have something to do with the window being open, the sun pointed right at the camera. Oh, someone asked if I still have the Accord. Yes, unfortunately. I've got a lot of offers for it. Someone wanted to trade me a Miata, but they wanted money on top, and I was like, nah, probably not. But, yeah, it's not listed for an unreasonable price. It's listed for $1,500, and you guys know how Craigslist works, so I'm asking way more than I actually want to get out of it. But when there's people... I'm looking at one right now that's a 91, just like mine. Speedometer doesn't work, front seatbelts don't work, which is stupid. If you have a 90 or 91 Accord with the electronic seatbelts, or any Honda with the electronic seatbelts, they have a lifetime warranty. And you can just take it to a Honda dealership, they'll fix it for you. But this one has no AC or heat. Mine has a heater at least, but they're asking $900, and it's got 342,000 miles on it. So realistically, if anyone wants lifetime warranty for the seatbelts, not the whole car, anyone wants the Accord, send me a message on Facebook. $1,000 and it's yours. Brand new head gasket, timing belt, head bolts. Remember, we even went and bought like a nice torque wrench so we could do it properly. So, no, I'm not buying a Mark III. That's garbage. Race Leroy the Savage. Yeah, the fucking twin precision turbo 454. Raced it with my Volvo. That's probably not gonna end well for me. Mark III Supra I'm down with. But not Mark III Golf. How old am I? I'm 21. FC, FD though. Get a Focus? Nah. Would I try and get a sick bong for a Curse Forever sticker? Nah. Did you go to tuner school in Houston? I didn't. Is that lean? Of course. When will the swap be done? Still don't know. Ross and I are not apt to trying to build our own engine mounts, so he's buying some that are prefabricated. He's probably going to order those here fairly soon, and now we got to find a transmission. But we will be getting started on it relatively soon. I'd like to see you guys wheeling at Cressida at some point. No joke, like a week before Tyler Fialco announced that he was doing his Cressida build, I was talking to Brendan about the Bosazoku Cressida we saw at the More Skids meet, and I was like, oh dude, we should get a Cressida and do a Bosazoku build. And then Tyler Fialco bought his, and I was like, fuck, I'm drinking water. You can't see it very well. Yeah, it is a front-wheel drive LS car or engine, and also a front-wheel drive car, but that does not necessarily mean everything's gonna work out there properly. Get a Trailblazer SS and turbo the 6.0. 5.0 swap the Ranger. Okay, we were going to address that. That rear end and that transmission will never ever hold up to that 5.0. That's just the dinky little 4-cylinder, and it will not take it. What's my go-to drink at a bar? Depends on whether or not I want to spend money. If I'm just trying to get a good buzz going, I just drink like well rum and Coke or well whiskey and Coke. But if I feel like spending $5 on a shot, basically, I drink Jameson because it's good. What other channels do I watch? I watch Mighty Car Mods, obviously. I watch a lot of Adam LZ. Obviously, I watch Haggard Garage, Ricer Miata. Boosted Boys a lot lately. B is for Build is one of my favorites. Engineering Explained, obviously. Am I Mormon? I am not. How much did Ross get the Ranger for? I want to say 500. I can't remember. I watch Tommy's channel every once in a while, yeah. You think you'll make a van into a little truck and then put a 5.0 in that van? Good God, no. Oh yeah, obviously I watch Drifts and Lifts. What is going on, Crazy Mechanic? Fuck you, dude, build one anyway. I think you two would build a hell of a lot more interesting. Okay, so there's this guy named Mason. I see him on Facebook, and I swear he watches my videos sometimes. I'm pretty sure I've seen him in the comments before. But he did a Bosazoku Volvo 240 Turbo, and now I want to do one so bad. It's fantastic. Also, you guys want to hit the thumbs up for me. Let's try and get it equal to the number of viewers we have right now, which is 50 by a Yugo Boosted. They make turbo Yugos? I don't think so. I saw a really pristine Yugo when I lived in Kansas. It was just parked at Walmart and it was purple. It was crazy. But yeah, as a lot of you guys know, I'm trying to find a minivan. Someone asked me what happened with the Audi, so I guess I can talk about that. Also, someone commented, hey, what happened to the $1,000 that Braden got for the Audi? Sometimes he seems like a scammer. There you go. There it is. Haven't spent a single dime of it. In fact, there's $1,200 there. I put more money in it. But the Audi plan has been abandoned because with the way YouTube revenue has been since the whole ad apocalypse situation, I've been focusing more on making stickers, trying to make up for the money I lost, but I'm also right now trying to find a minivan, for one, so I can drive for Uber, and two, so myself and my band can go on tour, because we have open invites basically to play shows in Seattle and Utah and Wyoming, but we don't have a way to get all of our shit there. So that's what my primary goal is right now, is find a minivan that's in good enough condition to be Uberable and will safely transport us around the country for around $1,000 to $1,500, which isn't unrealistic, I think, but we'll see. Here's a 2004 Ford Windstar. Duh, it's wrecked. 06 Kia Rio. That's been a running joke, because we need to get a Rio for a long time. J35 V6 VTEC swap the Accord. Nah, there's a J30 Accord for sale right here for $1,500. Honda Odyssey for $1,450 in North Carolina. I want a third gen Odyssey, like 05 and up, like my grandma's, because yeah, Uber is, they bumped the year in Boise at least, and like in Las Vegas and a bunch of other places down to 2002. So that's all good. Don't worry about that. Excellent starter car or mechanic special. Great gas mileage. Don't lie to me. It has a J30 in it. Yeah, there's always Windstars for sale. There was my uncle had a Chevy Aveo on the lot that I wanted to buy because it was an '08 and it only had like 60,000 miles on it. Obviously, it wasn't $1,500, but get your 35 Odyssey and make 800 horsepower on it. Good God. Nissan Quest is a good minivan. Before I found out about having to, use a certain year car for Uber, I really wanted to do with the Rabbit because it would be funny. Or not a Chevy Aveo, Chevy Uplander. Sorry, that's what it is. Buy a 740. I have one of those. But yeah, so I'm just, like I said, trying to find a car that's big enough to take us all over and to Uber. So minivan is about the only way that's going to be doable, because you can't Uber a full-size van. No, it can't be salvage title. What year's the minimum in Idaho? 2002. Buy a Volvo 780. I almost did, and I really want one still. The one I was going to buy had a T5 manual transmission and a Ford 5.0 in it. What about a 2.5 i5 and a Mark 1 Rabbit? Like a Volvo inline 5? You're my favorite live streamer. I don't watch live streams besides yours. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that's kind of the problem, and there's like a lot of cars that I could afford to buy for $1,500 that are perfectly good for Uber, like a bunch of Hyundais and Kias, and like, yeah, they're not the most reliable thing ever, but as I was driving for Uber, I could move up in the world. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, since the whole adpocalypse thing, my primary focus has been paying down all my credit card debt and my student loans and shit, which I've been doing pretty good at. My credit score, because of that whole situation I made a video about a long time ago when they didn't notify me that my credit score or my payments, required payments, went up, and like didn't take the additional money, so they recorded a late payment even though I was still paying them every single month. My credit score dropped to 505. Then after we resolved it, went back up to 540, but just in the past 3 months I've gone to 540 to like well into the 600s. So right now the credit score is alright, and the focus is making that get better. So that is the goal at the moment, while at the same time still making entertaining videos. So yeah, if we get we wind up doing like a week straight worth of Craigslist ad videos, it's because I can't afford to do anything else. But you guys could help remedy that situation by going to teespring.com/boostdef and picking up a Boost Definition t-shirt, or you join the Sticker of the Month Club at patreon.com/bcautos, which, if there's any of my patrons on here, I'd like to apologize for how many times I've like gotten writer's block, essentially artist block, and taken a couple months to catch up on the stickers, because the idea with the Patreon was if you sign up you get a sticker that I don't sell on the website yet, or have no intent to sell on the website. So it's hard for me to think up something, and that's why I actually, I did every $5 you donate a month you got a sticker, so people were doing like $20 a month, so I had to make them 4 stickers every month that were different from anything I already made. So that was pretty complex. Boosted Buckets, you are late AF. I'm kind of shocked. You guys want to do me a solid one more time? Hit that thumbs up button. We're at 50 likes. Let's see if we can get to 75. I do want a Boost replacement shirt, but I'm broke too. I feel you, dude. Don't even worry about it. Buy a Volvo 855. I actually wondered if a Volvo wagon would tote all of our band stuff around and still comfortably have us in it. I think we should use Brennan or Ross's to test it out. Bring back the drunk stream from Sun Valley. No. That's deleted, actually. It's not even there anymore. If you want stickers, go to curseforever.com. I'll probably be having another sale here soon, just because, like I said, I'm trying to make up for some lost YouTube revenue. Make them $10 and I buy a shirt. At that point, I'd be losing money. At the price they're at right now, I only make like $2.60 and change per shirt. But I don't know. That's what I like about Teespring, is I can decide how much to sell them for, and I like making shirts that people are going to want to buy, and I need to start branding them, really. Like, put curseforever.com on these shirts somewhere that people buy cheap. That's not obvious. That way people are like, oh, that's a cool shirt, and you're like, yeah, it was only $14, and people see the website or whatever. CBR 1000 swap Geo Metro. That'd be completely insane. 2002 Nissan Quest. What did I do today? I made some stickers. I've got to make some more stickers. And that's about it. Your stock 2005 Saturn Ion over my Volvo and Rabbit. I doubt it. I think the Rabbit, well, not as it sits, but once the 16 valve swap is done, the Rabbit will be faster than the Volvo, which is sick. It's never going to get any traction. But that's fine, we don't need it to. 2016 white Ford Fusion. Would I ever get a Mitsubishi Mirage and Evo convert it? Nah. V8 Westiva. make my own car off of a frame or something. I mean, I appreciate that you guys have this belief in our fabrication abilities, but we just don't have any. Oh shit, Johnny R. That's my bad, dude. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. I'll send you a PayPal invoice. Sorry. What are the plans for the Rabbit after the 16 valve swap? Well, before I put the engine in, I'm going to pull the old one out and repaint the engine bay. I found a company that makes aerosols of the original factory color. So I'm going to repaint the engine bay, and then it's probably going to get wrapped before it gets painted, but eventually it is going to get painted the original factory color. I think I'm going to, as of now, the plan is to wrap it basically the same color green it was when I started my YouTube channel a long time ago. So let's see. EcoBoost Ford Flex. I actually want one. They're kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Can I play Rio? Kinda. I actually thought about doing a cover of it because it'd be funny. Put it in the video. Where can you get Rio? Just look up orangutan Rio on YouTube. It's there. Let's see. I have a feeling you and Haggard would have a blast together. Yeah, we just haven't had a good opportunity to make that work out yet. The only YouTuber in Idaho you found. There's a couple. Shay Carlson, Idaho. He's like the biggest one in Idaho. I don't know if you can call Jason an Idaho YouTuber, but he is a YouTuber in Idaho currently. Engineering Explained. Very cool guy. Alright. O2 Honda. What kind of Honda? Maybe. Alright, Johnny, if you're still in here, I just sent you the PayPal request. Sorry about that. I get a lot of emails, so it kind of just got sucked away. I don't want your 2000 Pissat hatchback, Chris. Yeah, that, I don't know if you saw that Volvo Ross and I looked at, but it was a 240 wagon. It was a 245 GL, so it was all electric windows and everything, and it had a tack, and it was manual, which is crazy rare to find a manual GL, let alone a wagon, but it was too much of a pile, which is kind of crazy. 5.0 and a Nissan Versa. Damn. 2003 Buick Rendezvous. Good God. It's funny though, because it's a grand, Like, it'd be good for Uber because it qualifies for big Uber, I think. But, yeah, it's really ugly, and it's a Buick. Ross should put the 5.0 in his red truck. Yeah, we just talked about that. That rear end and transmission would not, not work out. How did I find and decide to use Rio? Well, I found it because Aaron Cairo from Braille Skateboarding, he started a channel called Go Viral Music, and it was just a bunch of music that you could use for free in your videos, and that was one of them. And then that website got shut down, but you can still get the song, you can still use it freely, and people hated it, and I thought it was funny, so I kept using it. Will the Steve ever be fast? No. We're planning on putting nitrous on it, but that's probably going to last for 50 feet. Eventually the Steve has to go away. People have to come to accept that. Yeah, I can do custom decals, but I don't have a printer. It's a plotter, so I can do cut stuff. This is actually layered, like you can't tell, but it's silver background. No, this one's actually black background with silver on top of it. But the way I did it that worked out better was silver background, and I just laid the black on top of it. So I can make you stuff like this. It costs a little extra because I have to use twice as much vinyl, or if you just want like cut lettering or a simple design in one color or whatever, it's a little bit cheaper. People who use Uber in Norway lost their driver's license. Jesus, why? I have never been to a different country, no. Would you go for an American minivan? As much as I'd like to avoid it, if I have to, I will. I want a Toyota Sienna, because they don't have the terrible, shitty transmission problems that Odysseys have. Oh yeah, that's true. I've been to Mexico a bunch of times. Sorry, I lied. Kia Sedona. I'm still really iffy about Kia and Hyundai. Just seems a little sketchy. $2006 Toyota Sienna LE, $2,000. Damn. 91 Cressida with 7 MGE. Thoughts on the Genesis Coupe? I like them, but like I said, still a little iffy on their reliability. They're not exactly proven in the long term, but I do like them. Yeah, if it wasn't for Uber too, it would really open up a lot of options. I could buy vans for probably $500, but like I said, got to have another source of income, and Uber's a pretty good option because stickers are kind of hit and miss. Sometimes I'll get like a big job and do a bunch of business logos for a fleet of trucks, and sometimes I sell one Instagram sticker a month, so I need to probably be looking like other states for something like this, because Idaho, it just seems like everything is monumentally overpriced. Split in half. That's fantastic. Here's an '02 Toyota Sienna for $1,800. 200,000 miles. Minor defect. Missing rear row of seats. What? How's that a minor defect? Where'd they go? Boost Junkie shirts will be returning at some point. That's all I'm gonna say. Boost Junkie stickers are available right now on curseforever.com. Alright, let's see here. Maybe Salt Lake City. Make a headshot of Ross on a shirt. I was kind of considering bringing back the Ross's Sexy sticker design, but on a t-shirt. Maybe taking a better picture of that. The whole floating in space theme. That was a good one. Alright guys, we're at 65 likes, so let's try and hit 75. Smash that like button, guys. If we drove that to 410k, probably than just the cab. What's even going on? I joined this live stream recently. We're talking about cars and stuff. I'm shopping, kinda. (2003) Volkswagen Eurovan Westphalia Weekender. That'd be pretty sick, honestly. Ever considered drag Volvo? That's basically what Ross is doing. Like I said, not a huge... Oh, what the hell? 2007 Toyota Sienna XLE V6, $2,000. Auto trans, very clean in and out, runs and drives like new, clean title. Alright, I'll be sending this person a text. Ross is not going to turbo the LS. He will kill himself. Toyota Camry is not going to be great for hauling a band around. I didn't think about it, but I guess Utah's a really good place to buy minivans because all the Mormon people there have money and they're buying new ones, but also have like 60 kids, so like they need to get rid of them. I'm gonna look on KSL. You know you're from Utah or Idaho if you know what KSL is. (2JZ Mark 1). Mark 1 what? Oh man. (2003) Toyota Sienna CE, $1,400. Sandy, Utah. Do I watch Rick and Morty? Yes, that show's fantastic. $210,000 for 03 Sienna CE at a dealership, $14.99. We don't have big, expensive, fancy buildings. Big and fancy buildings in Las Vegas are not free or built by winners. Low overhead means low prices for you. We are rated A+ by BBB. They're really trying to convince me that I should buy something from them. For more info, go to ksl.com. CJ Premier. They are definitely trying to justify something there. 04 Sienna for $2,000. S85 V10 swap, the Mark 1. Dude, hell yeah. No problem at all. The good wall's over here. Hold on. There you go. Those media passes, though, are pretty important, you know. Do I want another turbo? Nah. I don't need another turbo. Ross would probably take it, though, just because. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I might have to call up some of these people. 05 Sienna XLE. Yeah, this one's kind of sketchy because there's two that are the same, or different years, but the same exact picture. That's probably not very good. Well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably going to bring this stream to an end, but I thank you guys very much for watching. I've got to get back to making stickers, and hope you guys had a good time, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to check out teespring.com/boostdef. Pick yourself up a shirt. You only have 6 days left. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.